the dreadful McCrick.
Bounce back to 5-1, that Trouble Obey, trying to become the 8th favourite in 39 runnings at Cheltenham to win the Triumph Hurdle. Tusk is very strong, 6-1 though, and the two bookmakers are going 13-2, 7-1, that's tight. The top one, Adopted Hero, is 10 bar.
Coming out. And they're a bit keen this time. And the starters let them go. The tape's gone up. And the white flag men scamper away. The first flight comes up very quickly. Hassanpur towards the inside with Mondul as they rise over flight number 1 with Border Tail the last to land. Tusk is racing very freely out wide with Seaford in the black and white hoop jacket. And now they've got a bit of a chance to sort themselves out on a long run towards flight number 2. And it's Hassanpur on the far side, the pale jacket of Mondul in the light blue cap. Nearest to us is Tusk. Then Cherub in 4th in the green with Seaford, and out nearest the camera in the headgear there is Analogy. Adopted Hero on the far side, nose banded Wild Passion, and then Raikkonen and Trouble at Bay in a dark blue jacket, maroon cap. Edmo UK is out wide as they run towards flight number 2. Tusk is just the first to rise there. There's a faller. Wild Passion is down. Tark has been brought down, and another one, Major Speculation, also brought down right under the crowd's noses there. And the horses are up as they run past the stands, and it's Tusk that leads from Mondul. In 3rd place is Seaford. Analogy is wide. Hassanpur on the inside then from Zimbabwe, now very handy. And these are tracked by Cherub. Behind these, Made in Japan, and then Web Perceptions from Trouble at Bay. Behind those then is on the outside Chief Yeoman of Raikkonen, Top Strategy, and then Moulin Rouge as they run towards the next flight of hurdles down the back straight. Well grouped together, Border Tail at the rear of the field. Al Ella very wide of the pack as they clear that one. And it's still Mondul and Tusk on the sharp end here with Seaford right there on the outside. Hassanpur now demoted to 4th or 5th. Out very wide is Analogy. Zimbabwe in an orange cap moves well. Right up the inside, Tony McCoy on Adopted Hero in the red and white jacket. Then Hal Hill, who's not far off them, with out wide of these Chief Yeoman, and then Al Ella. Trouble at Bay is still right there in the ruck, but being pushed along at this stage by Robert Thornton. He can have a flat period in a race as they run towards the farthest point away from the stands in this JCB Triumph Hurdle. And it's Hassanpur now driving up the inside again of Zimbabwe with Tusk, and then Seaford on the outside. This is the 3rd last they're coming to. Cherub is back in about 5th place, followed by Adopted Hero, Trouble at Bay, and then Chief Yeoman on the outside. Made in Japan is chasing these leaders on the inner, and the striped jacket moving well, followed through by Top Strategy. Mondul comes under pressure as they now reach the top, and they're about to swing left-handed and begin the descent. Zimbabwe in front here from Tusk in 2nd. Adopted Hero travels well on the inside. Gary Moore runners 1st and 3rd at the moment. Then Cherub. Out wide of these is Chief Yeoman. Seaford on the wide outside, and then Top Strategy in behind them with Made in Japan. Then Trouble at Bay still battling on. Hal Hill as they now run down towards the 2nd last. Moulin Rouge for France out wide in the orange jacket is beginning to pick up, and then Al Ella down towards 2 out then, and it's Zimbabwe from Tusk. Chief Yeoman coming there. Cherub, Adopted Hero still there on the inside from Trouble at Bay and Made in Japan. Zimbabwe lands in front. Moulin Rouge was a bit untidy on landing. Hassanpur's pulled up, so too Edmo UK as they run round the final turn. Still more than a quarter mile left to travel here. Zimbabwe taken on and passed by Chief Yeoman. Al Hill now is unleashed out wide in the red cap as they make this long run to the final flight. Chief Yeoman, Hal Hill, Cherub is running on the far side, then Made in Japan weaving about behind runners. Running on also on the far side is Top Strategy as they run down towards the last flight in the Triumph. Chief Yeoman, Hal Hill, Made in Japan now comes with a run on the outside at the last. Made in Japan lands just ahead of Chief Yeoman. Top Strategy, Hal Hill and Cherub, these 5 cluster together up the hill. Made in Japan just has the lead from Chief Yeoman. Top Strategy runs on gamely. The leaders wandering about. Made in Japan by 3/4 of a length. A length now begins to forge away, and Made in Japan wins the Triumph Hurdle. Chief Yeoman is 2nd, just ahead of Top Strategy in 3rd, Cherub in 4th. Then Hal Hill, followed home by Adopted Hero and Moulin Rouge and Raikkonen and Tamarin Blur. Trouble at Bay in the midfield in the end, together with Tusk and Border Tail, and then Mondul. Zimbabwe weakened out of it. Al Ella, and then behind those Seaford. Analogy was right out with the washing in the end, along with Web Perceptions. Made in Japan is the winner of the first race on Gold Cup Day. Richard Johnson, who was successful in the Coral Cup yesterday on Munker Hostin. Another festival winner for trainer Philip Hobbs.